Ghosts in Us contains serious and sometimes disturbing events and is not suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
It had the crying boy painting.
Her imaginary friend as a kid was a demon.
I looked that thing in its eyes and it changed me forever.
I absolutely believe it was like a demonic presence.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Ghosts in Us podcast. As always, I'm Blaine. Here's my co-host, Taylor. We got two very special guests on the podcast, Lauren and Tais. What's going on, guys?
Hello. Hi, everybody.
I want to say that rip TikTok, but I found you guys on TikTok. I was scrolling through and then I saw a little sneak peek of your broadhead and I was like, oh shit, I know this place. And I sent your socials to Blaine and I was like, we should chat with them.
That's so cute. Thank you.
You guys been to a lot of places that we've been to, so it's just really cool to compare and see what you guys got and what we got. And then you've been to a bunch of places we haven't gone to, but I'm really interested in.
No.
So I want to be very open. I want to be very open and honest. Taylor, when she sent me your links, I clicked on the Jericho, one of your Jericho videos, because that place holds that place holds a very special place in my heart. I've been there every year for the last almost 5 years now, at least once or twice. And I love that place so much. And I watched the opening parts and you guys started including news clips. And I was like, whoa, this is from a completely different state. What are we doing here? But hold on. I let it bug me for too long, and I talked to Taylor. And I was like, all right, I gotta hold on 1 second before I start ripping this content apart. But I watched the video and I went, these guys are some of my favorite people I've actually watched on YouTube in a long time.
That's so sweet. Thank you. First of all,
you guys have become one of my favorite content creators on YouTube that I will watch every video you guys put out now. I thoroughly enjoyed your trip to the Dells.
Did we? What
was that?
That's really nice.
But yeah.
So did we. We also enjoyed it.
You guys, very funny people. I gotta say, I laugh every time I watch your videos now, because you guys will make jokes that I would make, and I'm like, all right, well, that's relatable.
Oh God, love that. Good, thank you.
But I want to know, what got you guys into ghost hunting? I know you used to be WTL. Now you're just Lauren and Tais. It's none of my business why. It's none of my business why it went down to you two. I know you guys have talked about it a little bit on your socials, so I don't want to dive into that if it's too much of a deep dive or something like that. But what got you guys into ghost hunting, I guess?
Yeah, first of all, we love Victoria. Wishing her well. See, it was literally just she decided she wasn't into the paranormal as much as we were anymore. That was really it. It's nothing that deep. Our answer is very basic and boring. We used to watch Ghost Adventures and all those kinds of shows. And then in high school, I told her about how much I like the haunted stuff. And she was like, oh, no way, me too. And I said, for shits and giggles, let's start a channel and just have a place to put all of our evidence on. And then it turned into, wait, we actually really like doing this. And now we have a channel. That's that.
That's awesome. That's kind of how Taylor and
easy.
Taylor and I started doing it too, really.
Yeah. So when I was trying to do a little deep dive on you guys, your channel and your Instagram, I believe went back to 2020. Is that when you guys started actually putting out videos and stuff?
Ooh, I think so. Yeah. Because when we did our Joliet, which isn't really it's, it was our first video that we ever put out. When we did Joliet and Ashmore, we were all wearing masks. So it was around 2020. Yeah. I think so. We didn't start like consistently posting though until I think 2022. I can't remember, to be honest. I should know that info, but I don't.
Nah.
It's okay if you don't know that part.
Yes.
So you guys also tend to do the Estes method, which Taylor and I love. Is that something you guys do it multiple times in a video? Is that like your favorite technique that you like to do during an investigation? Or is that like, just like, oh, let's just do it to do it, you know?
I think it's both. My favorite piece of equipment is a spirit box. So anytime that I can use that, whether it's out loud or in an Estes, I'm doing it. But I think it's just so easy to have spirits talk through somebody. And we get really good evidence, especially through her. She's good at the S's. So when you put her under, I feel like we get the most. So we try to use it multiple times for that reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I really need to know though, did you guys ever find out what happened with your mic when you guys would go into the basement of the church and your mic cut out? Tais, when you went down with her with your cousin, Lauren, was it?
Yeah, my cousin. We don't know. I tried like, I don't even know what you call it. Like finding the audio that was separated from the actual video itself. It was just gone. And the same thing happened when we went with our friend the second time. So it's just that basement. It's just when you go down alone, when you're doing that challenge, suddenly your night vision audio goes out. I don't know. It's never happened other than that. It genuinely confuses me. Yeah.
We've definitely had experiences in that basement.
Oh, yeah.
Once.
So in the basement of that church, a brick moved.
Huh?
Yeah, you know how there's like the cement blocks holding up those doors open that'll go up to the main floor of the church. Yeah, it moved. It scuffed the floor.
And then there was like a flash of light out of nowhere.
Yeah, we investigated the church for Taylor's wedding. We held her wedding there. And
so cute.
And
it was great.
I had half the people in the basement of the church and they were on the main floor, and we're standing down there. We're just trying to figure out some stuff. And all of a sudden a light just like flashes out of the corner of my eye. Now, granted, there were some people in the convent. You could say it was one of their flashlights, but
it was the side.
The side that I was standing on was the side that faces the convent. So they shouldn't have even been on that side of the church, like that opposite side. I can't explain it. I don't know. I don't want to say it's paranormal because it could be debunked, but I know nobody flashed their flashlight when we were down there.
Oh, wow.
And it was weird. It was weird as hell.
Do you guys get stuff every time you go there? Because every time we've been there, we get something. Paranormal, non-paranormal, like something always happens.
Yeah, you get creeps that like try to trespass on the fucking property is what you get.
That blew my mind. When I saw that, I was like, oh my God, I'd be crying.
Also, what's up with that?
Because it's out in the middle of nowhere.
I don't want to go down there by myself. What the hell?
Your last job. Yeah, it was bad. It was scary. Not fun.
That's so dumb. Like, thank God for Steve. Love him.
I know. I love Steve. He was so nice about the whole thing.
Yeah, he's super chill. But like that cop, I don't want to go there by myself. That's your job, dude.
Literally. He said it's creepy. Why are you here then? I don't understand.
Why are you here?
Yeah. Also, that dude who's just like pulling up into the property, like, what?
Yeah, circled it. He circled it. Weird behavior. Yeah.
That's utter trash.
With Jericho being just a road, pretty much, and it's so small. That's terrifying.
Isn't it? Yeah. It's so isolated. What happened? It happened to us. Yeah.
So also to go back to your question of do we get anything when we go there every time? Yeah, we get something every time. Because Jericho itself is like that location is on the Niagara Escarpment, so that's all quartz limestone. So if you want to go to the stone tape theory, and then you have the fact that I learned this from Steve when I interviewed him for the podcast. He said that it's built on the highest part in the Holy Land for Wisconsin.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he never looked into the ley lines. He says, I don't want to look into the ley lines thing. I'm like, all right, whatever, man. I think you should, but
Yeah.
but I feel like that sparks it up even more. So, but we've had really crazy shit happen when we went there.
Yeah.
Every time.
Mm-hmm. He told us that it's a paranormal highway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That concept, that's kind of like, huh? And then that third time that we were there, we were getting stuff from, it didn't even seem like it was spirits that were on the actual property. It was just from like out there somewhere, and so much was coming in. Yeah, then it made sense. I was like, oh my God, he's right. It's just anybody that kind of comes through.
Yeah, I was helping him out with an event there, and he was telling me before the guests had come in that he had a group sitting at the dining room table in the convent, and they were doing an Essa session for almost an hour, and they were getting responses from family members, like they were getting called like their childhood nicknames. And that leads into that paranormal highway thing, because it's built on like all that energy based material. It's gonna, ramp it up even more. And it's so cool because you're like, holy shit, like my great uncle just called, like I just got called this nickname by one of my dead family members. Like, that's crazy. And then they're asking Steve to join. He's like, no, I'm not meant to be here. This is all for you, man.
Yeah. That's so sweet. That's crazy. Yeah. I love that though.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a question for you guys. Because Blaine and I kind of go back and forth on trying to view things in a skeptic kind of mindset at times. On a scale of the paranormal is real and it's all baloney, where do you guys sit?
Ooh, yeah. I think when we first started, I was at like a 4. Like 1 being a skeptic, I think I was at a 4. I felt like there was some truth to it because my family has all had experiences, but I didn't have anything too much personally. And then the more we've done this, the closer I've gotten to believer. I would say right now I'm at like a 6 or 7.
Yeah, all right. That's a good number.
If I see something, game over is 10. You know what I mean? But we haven't gotten to that point yet. So, yeah.
If I see something, it's game over.
I've definitely had a moment where I saw shadow figures. I think like 2 or 3 times.
Oh, that's so
and
cool.
Like,
good for you.
Whenever that happens, and I'm like, oh, this place is scary. I'm scared. I don't wanna.
I automatically go to a 10 when I see something like that.
Yeah. Like if I see an apparition, there you go. Like I'm a believer.
There was a time we went to investigate this Masonic lodge in Illinois, and I saw like a black ball, and it just like showed up on the steps, and it went zoop right up, and I was like so confused because I never thought I'd see a ball.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just a solid ball. Then at that point, I went upstairs. Blaine did some stuff downstairs alone, and he got pretty spooked. But we caught a figure on camera when he was down there.
We caught a shadow figure peeking out from the doorway of the Mason Lodge. Yeah. So I'm in this. So I'm in this room in the basement, and I'm running that portal box speaker that'll like you hook up your spirit box and it'll filter out that white noise. And it like screamed or like made a noise, and it scared me. I'm not gonna lie. As I'm freaking out, like, mind you, this is a flat wall that's like next to this door frame. There's like maybe a 4-inch difference between the frame and the wall, and you see it like come out and like go back in, like it came through the wall and back out. And I didn't even notice it when I was putting the video together, like the episode. And then Taylor goes, I think you caught something, but it might also be like the camera artifacts from being in night vision. And I happened to I had to go back and look, and I went, no, that's not camera artifact. I should know.
It was so cool.
I love that. I wish we could have something like that. One day.
Don't lose hope. It's fine.
It'll happen one day.
Yeah, for sure.
Just
Haunted
walk in.
1861
Please show
Lodge.
yourself.
That seems cool. We're gonna have to write that down.
It's
Yeah.
a really fun place.
This team who owns the Boyd House in Minnesota own that place as well. So
Oh, okay.
I would recommend do not go there in like August, like the hottest time of year.
Oh,
It's
it's
really
muggy
rough.
as all hell. I
Yeah.
definitely
Okay,
I was
okay,
definitely
cool.
sweating really badly.
you know what? Thank you for the warning. People don't tell us that, and then we go and we're dying the whole time.
You guys have seen the videos. You don't do good in extreme weather conditions.
We give up halfway through.
We've had that.
I
We've
think we- I
experienced
think-
stuff like that.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, super great. We're fine now.
We're all professionals here, aren't we? Well, I'm not, but
No,
So-
neither are we. Come on.
I have another question for you guys. Do you have a process at all on how you find places to investigate? Or like, do you just like scour through the internet and be like, oh, there it is? Because it's so hard to find some places with contact information.
Oh my God. Yeah, because there's cool places out there. Because unfortunately, TikTok was my main source to find things. So that's going to sit now. But
Yeah.
when I would go on TikTok, like sometimes it would just pop up, but it would be like Urban X Explorers and it's like abandoned and there's like, I don't want to get arrested, so we can't go there. And then I go into a rabbit hole and I go 100 places in Illinois and it's all the same 10.
Yes.
Half of them expensive, and then the other half you can't go because it's private property. So it's a grueling process. But once you find one, then it's like you have to go. People don't realize how hard it is to find places. It's actually really difficult.
it's so
Yeah.
difficult.
Yeah.
Like, we've been struggling for a while to just get a hold of like 2 different places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I finally got back from one of them, so that was nice. But I'm just like, I also emailed them back in November, and I just heard back from them yesterday. So, like,
there
yeah,
was-
it's crazy.
There was a place you guys went to that I'm so interested in, Pine Lawn Manor.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know if that's like a place that's still available for people to go into.
100%. 100%. I found them on Facebook and I DM'd the guy through there.
Okay.
If you want me to, I can definitely send it.
Please.
Hell
please,
yeah.
please,
Absolutely will.
please.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need places to go to.
We could recommend
Okay.
places. You could recommend
There you go.
places.
Please. There you go. Yeah.
One, actually, I have a question for you. I do, and you feel free to obviously say no. I'm okay. I understand. Would you guys ever want to collab with Taylor and I and investigate Broadhead Manor again?
Oh fuck yeah.
Absolutely.
What?
Yes.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I effing love that place so much, and I want to go
Yeah.
back. And the place is big enough where it could be the 4 of us, and we would
Yeah.
like divvy up, you know, the floor, the different floors. We can investigate different spots, mix up teams,
Different sides
however
of
it
the
works.
building.
Yeah.
Let's
So
do it.
down.
Absolutely.
We love Broadhead. That place is cool.
Bill
is
and Ron
wonderful.
are amazing people. I love them to death. They know that. I keep telling Bill that all the time.
I love you.
I love you, Bill. But like, I think it would be a fun thing to do. Like, maybe we can make a weekend while like we pick a location, like Broadhead goes on one of our channels, and like we'll do a different one like the next day, and then that'll go on the other one, and that'll be like the collab weekend or something.
Fire. Love that. idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that would be really fun. I don't know, Taylor, you're the one with the husband and the baby. I'm the one by myself here, so you got to figure
No,
that out.
I know we can make it work.
Oh,
I
hell
have
yeah.
people that can help with her.
Period, Taylor. That's what I'm talking about.
That was the thing that I think was going to hold us back was, you know, adulting responsibilities.
No, fair enough. Fair enough. We'll make it work though.
Hell yeah. So, all right, well, that's in the books. That's awesome.
Do you guys
Good,
have a favorite experience or like the scariest thing that you've experienced?
People trying to break in.
Oh, that too.
I mean, absolutely
So
valid, 100%.
Well, let's say paranormal experience.
Yeah, I think she was right. Cambry's like, oh fuck. Cambry was so scary. Spooked us. Yeah, pretty bad. We had something literally running at us in Cambry. So that was pretty scary.
Yeah, F that.
Yeah. We also had a door close on us at Washera County, I think is how you say it. Yeah. So that was cool.
We heard
that happen?
okay, wait. Yeah, at Washara, we heard a door creaking, like a jail cell creak. And then when we were in the schoolhouse, like you guys got the little like and you thought it was a squirrel and all that shit. When it would only happen if we would sit in the corner of this schoolhouse, and it was like terrifying, but the holes were all plugged up. There was no animal. We had the guy walk around with us outside just to look and make sure. We were checking like neighbors, how far they are, everything. But we would go back in there and it just sounded like something running on the ceiling right to where we were sitting. And the guy also heard a door slam.
So his name's Tom.
Thanks. I forgot his name.
Yeah, Tom helps run it. And I don't know if you knew this, but allegedly in that schoolhouse, they see a shadow figure crawl in the ceiling.
No.
Okay,
No,
so you didn't know that. All right, cool. We did. Tom told us that, but we didn't see it. We heard it. And when we went outside, like we could tell, because we went over the weekend of like the 4th of July. So we were there on like the 5th. And we could tell that there were obviously people were blowing off fireworks, but you can tell when a firework goes off versus when like a door slams.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're in the schoolhouse and there's only one door in that whole building. It's the one door in, one door out thing. And we're sitting there and also we hear slam and we're like, what the fuck? So we walked outside, asked Tom if he slammed his car, like his truck door or anything, because he needed to be on the property so like neighbors didn't like call the cops on us. And we were looking around and the nearest house with lights on is like 100 yards away.
Yeah, it's like down a path.
Yeah, it's like down into the woods. And like, we're like, what the hell is going on here? And that's when we went outside because we were trying to debunk the scuttling noise that we were hearing as like if it were like an animal or something. But yeah, all the holes are plugged up. He even like went around the building with us and said that's where we plugged up the hole. And we're like, all right, well then it can't be an animal. And we're like, what the fuck is happening?
It would have been so nice to know that something was seen crawling on the ceiling. That would have been totally different if we would have known that when we were there. Okay.
Wow. Just constantly staring up at the ceiling.
I love hindsight when it's 2020.
Yeah. Wonderful. That's great. Thank you.
It's great. Love that. When you went, I actually really want to know because I didn't get to watch the Washera one yet. Did you experience anything in the undisclosed location of Ed Gein?
We were actually having a really hard time in that undisclosed location getting anything. We literally called, I forgot her name, but she was so sweet. We called Anne, we were like, yo, please come and do something because we're not getting anything. I don't know, maybe he just doesn't like our vibe, if he's not with us like that. So we had to bring someone in to have things happen.
Funny enough, then it did.
Yeah.
What really sucked for us, though, is we didn't get anything in the cell dealing with Ed Gein. We got the other guy who was in that cell who like hung himself. And that was interesting. But what was more interesting is when that doctor's office they have. Were you guys went to that part? Well, Tom was telling us that someone feels like they got in contact with Ed's mom because they were speaking German and they were German immigrants. Well, we were in there, we're doing stuff. Well, we were in there and we're trying to like do spirit box. Obviously, you guys didn't know that either, I'm assuming.
No, we were saying we actually got German. I didn't realize that was a thing that other people got in that area.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get anything in there except one thing I couldn't include in the fucking episode. And it was, we had a music box set up pointing out into that room that is disclosed, because that's technically part of that undisclosed location. And oh geez, I'm echoing here. Well, we have the music box set up in this hallway, and all of a sudden it starts going off, and we're like, all right, well, that's interesting. So I like carefully ooh, it's I did not realize I'm this loud.
Do you want me to explain it so you stop echoing?
Oh, for the love of God, please do it.
So yeah, we have the music box pointing into that area and whatnot, and it kept going off. And as we were raising it, it would go and go. But once we got to like above my head, I'm 5'4", it would stop, and then we'd slow it, like bring it back down, and it would go off, bring it back above my head, it would stop. And supposedly Ed is 5'4".
Yes, indeed.
God, I forgot it was a shorty. So right.
But
Yep.
it was so cool.
I've never heard someone like raising the spirit or the thing to like measure.
Yeah.
Because we thought the like ledge of like the doorway may have triggered it, even though it doesn't move or anything. But as we just go up and it kept doing it, it was like
cool.
It was really interesting.
I did it twice
to just try
to try and
figure
debunk it.
Yeah.
I raised it
Wow.
up twice to do that.
Wow. It's cool.
What the flip?
Is there, besides the Jericho experience that you guys had, is there ever a spot while you guys were filming and you guys are like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm way too scared. We got to get the fuck out of here.
Cambry.
Yeah.
Cambry. 100%.
Trying to think of everything starts to get blurry when you go to a lot of places.
Yeah, we just go so many places all the time.
I know you guys are YouTubers now.
Yeah, we're content creators and everything.
Yeah.
I just did it next year.
Ew, that's so gross. I'm gonna have to stick with Cambry. That's like the one place where we were like, we need to get out
The
now.
ambiance of it
Yeah.
is so. I hate the woods. I hate being in the woods. I hate anything to do with the woods.
Yeah.
And we were in the woods, in the middle of the woods,
Mm-hmm.
and the windows were open, and there were no curtains.
We felt like we were being watched everywhere.
Yeah.
I think my biggest fear would just be bugs. All the bugs. And
Anything that
birds and
flies
bats.
for you.
It had the woods, it had the bugs. It was crazy. I don't like it.
When we went to the Mason Lodge, I was looking at the Bible that they had on the podium, and I was like turning the pages. I'm like, oh, that's neat. And I closed the Bible, and as I closed it, a fucking wasp or hornet flew out, and I'm like, oh my God, what is
Of a
this?
closed book.
Of a closed book. It flew out of the closed book, and it was huge, and I was so scared of this bug.
Aren't wasps like a sign or something? Oh, I thought they were. I swear they were.
Flies are.
Flies, yeah. Like the main door to get into the building, there was a bee's nest right above it too. So we're like ducking and trying to run inside and not let them in.
I'm glad we're not the only ones. We don't do bugs at all. No, like if we see too many bugs, we're gone. We can't do it. So we're not the only ones. That makes me feel a lot better.
Do you guys freak out about birds and bats? Because that is also my problem.
Yes. Why are they everywhere? Never had to deal with bats as much as when we go to these places.
True.
And they always attack.
They go. They literally go to your head.
The second time we went to Jericho, we went into the school, and we're just looking around, just checking out the building before we begin. And there was like banging upstairs, and we're like, oh my God, Blaine's freaking out. He's like, let's go. Who's here? He goes up there, and I screamed so loud because a bird ran into the window and it was stunned.
Oh.
And my husband and Blaine are like, what do we do? So my husband grabs a shovel and is just like, like try to scoot it out to the door because oh my God. And then at the end of the night of our investigation, we went back in the basement and there was a bird flying around in the other room and the REM pod was going off and we're like, oh, do you think it's funny that Taylor's terrified? And it would go brrr. And I'm like, thanks a lot. Why do you have to find it funny? And that bird just kept following like as we went through and
weird. That's a Jericho. That's crazy. I mean, neither one are good, but
no, they're not.
All right.
We've
So
had
I just
one
want to prove to you
situation
guys
with
that I
that.
actually watch your content.
oh,
I just want to say
okay.
I've skipped around your videos all the time. Still have not received an angry DM from any of you. So you guys got to step up that game.
You're on the list.
I'm on the
You're on
list.
the list.
Yeah,
I'm now on the shit list.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's okay. You skip around, huh? Okay.
Right.
All right. Big fan.
I saw where the most viewed parts were.
That's fun.
you fuck. That's crazy.
oh.
That's rude.
Wow. Shit. Cool. That's end it now.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. No,
Did you
I'm kidding.
guys?
I'm kidding. I watch your videos from beginning to end like a real fan.
Thank you, Blaine.
I don't believe it. But
All right. Next time, Tais, I will just screen record me watching a video. I'll send you the time lapse. It'll be fine.
I expect that. I expect. Hell yeah.
All right. Expect that within
see
3 to
him
5
yawning.
business days.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'll be waiting.
I'll make a whole master playlist of all your videos, show that, and then I'll just like, all right, let's go.
Hey, let's do it.
So,
So I want to ask you guys, do you have any questions you want to ask? Or like, I don't know, what you guys want to talk about?
I want to know your guys' favorite place to investigate.
Oof.
Ooh.
Yeah, hard one, huh?
All right. Tables have turned.
Obviously we love Jericho. Since
Yeah,
we go back so many times. It's just such a fun place. Broadhead is also fun. Oh my God, just try to sit here and think,
You know what?
Yeah.
Okay, so the video hasn't come out yet at the time of recording. It actually will come out. Both parts will actually come out before this podcast airs.
It's a two-parter.
two-parter.
Oh yeah, okay.
I've been there twice now. My friends Craig and Melissa from Fox Valley bought this.
Yes, we love Craig.
Yep, they just bought this new location in Berlin. It's a church, convent, rectory, and school. And we had the opportunity to go in there and be one of the first teams to investigate it outside of theirs. And
terrifying.
that place is I've been there twice now within 2 weeks, and I've gotten incredible experiences. Like,
yeah.
Spirit Box was amazing. The weekend I went that I wasn't filming, we got so many like intelligent answers. We even issued our own challenge, which you'll see in part 2. Spoiler alert.
Can I spoil one part?
You know what? You can spoil it because by the time this episode goes up,
That's true.
both parts will be out.
He's gotten laughter through the spirit box, like straight up laughing
straight up, yeah.
out of there.
I was handcuffed in. I did a poll on Facebook, and I was like, "Who deserves to get punished?" And obviously, I was the one to get picked. I'm handcuffed to this little cubby door in one of the classrooms, and I'm running the spirit box, and I'm like, "All right, well, is anybody here like trying to talk to me or anything?" And I straight up, you hear, and I went, "Whoa, okay, we're done here." And as soon as that happened, I started seeing shadow people walking around that classroom, and I'm like, F this, get me out of here right now. I'm done.
Yeah. Oh no. See, that's scary. He told me about the church, but I haven't like asked him when we can go or anything. So that's good to know that it's active.
Thank God.
Yeah. One of the there's a chair hanging up in one of the classrooms for some reason. That's the room I got it in.
That room I got knee buckled twice.
Ain't no way.
When I went there the week after we filmed, I did a game that I learned from Adam Berry when I helped out for one of his events. He did a game where if you have like a child spirit, you lay out a bunch of different EMF gear, like whether it be like one of the trip or tracer wires, a REM pod, like one of the Boo Buddies even. And like if they can make those go off, they get a certain amount of points. I went up to 10. And if they light up to a certain amount and they get to 10, I'll give them I'll bring in some candy for them or like a treat that they want. And we got it to go, and they did the tripwire twice, and they made a REM pod in the hallway go off. And I was like, you know what, guys, that's great. Buddy, you did great. I'll bring you some candy. And I went to the gas station down the road, got them like the individual candy. Turns out they hated it because they gave my buddy an EVP that says we don't like it. So I'm like, all right, I guess I'll bring it. So I think it's the teacher. I think it was one of the teachers because maybe they don't want the kids to have candy or something. But yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. Blaine, you know what? You talking about that? I think Glen Beulah might actually be one of my favorite places because I don't know why I'm so terrified or like that feeling where I cried. I think that
was also heightened because you were pregnant at the time.
But it just, I mean, true. We have to go back then. I'm not pregnant anymore. Let's go back. Let me see if I'm still scared.
I want to redo a lot of the places we went to for videos because I've gotten a lot better as an editor putting stuff together.
That helps. Yeah.
I've gotten so much better.
We didn't get much at Glen Beulah. Not at all. Yeah.
Blaine saw,
I never leave that place disappointed.
Shadow. He saw a shadow figure in the hallway, and he was like just turning the camera, so he was so pissed that he didn't capture it. But he screamed, and I'm like screaming too. I hide behind the desk, and I'm like, I almost peed myself. And then I saw a shadow figure, and I was like too scared to go down. Was it downstairs? Yeah, and I ended up crying in the doll room.
Oh no!
I was like overwhelmed and too scared. Only on one side of the room, though. The other side, I felt fine.
There's more eyes looking at you that way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
There's a lot more eyes looking at you.
I have haunted dolls. Like, I shouldn't be that scared.
I don't know.
It's just
I don't know.
Yeah. The audio. Yeah.
No, I've never left Glen Beulah disappointed.
That's crazy. We might have to go back then.
Hey, maybe it was just our vibe the first time.
True.
Another collab, baby. Let's go.
See, there we go. Broadhead, Glen Beulah.
Let's do it.
Perfect. I have a question because we go to places and then like we do our little history part, we do our B-roll, and then we start actually investigating and we get so lost. Like we don't know what to do first. Like we just don't know where to go from that. What do you guys usually do when you're like stuck? Like what's your kind of routine? Yes.
We pretty much like go bottom to top or top to bottom, whatever place. And we just go through like we'll try the spirit box. We'll try the ovulus. We'll try this. We'll try that. And you just keep doing it in each room.
Okay.
Once we do all of our B-roll, if we decide to do it, I haven't done it in the last few, which I'm regretting because there's a lot of cool spots.
Yeah.
But like we'll do our walkthrough if they give us one, or we'll figure it out as we go. We'll do a quick lap around, and then we'll be like, all right, so this is what we're gonna do. Like in the case of this Berlin video, we weren't given a walkthrough when we were there. Like Craig wasn't able to make it, unfortunately. He was busy, so he just reminded me of what the code was, and I went in and I was like, all right, well, let's just walk through every building, let's unlock them, and like let's just get to it. So we walked through and we were like figuring it out. I was like, okay, so this part, like here's an auditorium in the church, here's the main floor, the top, and then we would go like, all right, well, here's all the classrooms, maybe these spots we don't go to because there's a lot of clutter right now. So let's just avoid those. So we just, in the dark, we're not tripping over and hurting ourselves. In the rectory, let's figure out where we go there. Convent is just the main floor. So here's just like the room. And and then we just regroup back to where we have all of our gear, and then we'll kind of like divvy up stuff. If it's just Taylor and I, we'll grab stuff that we'll typically use, like the spirit box, REM pod, and like the music box and a digital recorder, and then we'll go. But if it's split up, like when we have more people, Taylor will take one person and they'll go into one half. I'll take another person and we'll go to the other half, and then we'll meet back up in the middle.
Okay. See, that's cool because I don't know why we have such a hard time, especially in like really small places, like where we're filming at today is so small. So like I know we're gonna start, and then within an hour it's like, well, now what? Like we just get so lost halfway through,
I mean, like Blaine said, like maybe offer like a game, like play a game with them, like, oh, you get these points if you do this or that, or
I think what would be interesting if it's that small. Do you know if it's like multiple floors small, or if it's like a basement and a main floor or something?
Singular room.
It's a singular room.
I don't know when this is coming out, but whatever. We're filming at Haunted Hotel.
Okay.
So it's like really hard to like, how do you go about filming an entire night trying to get evidence when there's all these people, you're on all these different floors, but you're limited to one room,
Let me issue this challenge, I guess you could say.
Okay, I like it.
If you're going to a haunted hotel room, divvy it up. Like Tais investigate for like an hour by yourself. Have Lauren go to like a gas station or something, hang out, like, I don't know, do something, bum around. That way, and also kind of like you can film yourself, Lauren, like when you're doing something else. That way it's like you can kind of intercut yourself. And then switch it up. Like Tais, you go do something while Lauren investigates for an hour, and then you guys can like come back and do like a group thing or something.
That's so funny. I was literally gonna post that on Instagram, like as a poll, like who has to spend a certain amount of time like by themselves in the room. So weird.
Yeah, do it. I say try it. At least you'll know you like. Okay. At least it won't be you two contaminating something while you guys are doing something in the room. You'll have to obviously keep in mind other people staying at this hotel, but like, I think we're all smart enough to like know what's a noise inside of the room you're in versus what's outside in the hallway or something.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I say give it a shot.
We'll do that then. Yeah. Perfect.
Before because I'm assuming you guys got to go soon. Before we wrap it up, is there a piece of evidence or something you've caught, whether it be an EVP, through the spirit box or on your camera footage that you were looking back, you're like, holy shit. Is there something that like gave you the like deer in the headlights look? You know what I mean? Where you're like, oh,
yeah, for me, it wasn't even funny enough. It wasn't an investigation. It was actually meant to just be like a vlog. We went to Al Capone Cemetery, and then we went.
That's the one I was thinking of.
Yep, we went to a place called, I don't have to remember the name. Oh, the cemetery. A cemetery, and she found this story online. What was the story?
It was of the Italian bride.
Yeah, so a lady ended up passing away during childbirth, and then we went to her grave, pulled out a spirit box, literally thinking nothing of it. And I asked, how did it feel passing away? Were you like, some people are happy, are in relief, some people are scared, some people are sad. And like clear as day, I was scared. And it answered immediately after. It was so clear. It was a woman's voice. And to this day, like I remember sharing that with everybody because there's no way it could be a radio. It answers so perfectly.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I think that's
a nice, intelligent response. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
Very.
How about you guys?
I have two. I have two of them. And it's still at Jericho.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's fine.
The first one, we caught humming in the basement of the school, and it was like we caught it on video, but we also heard it in person, and Blaine was getting annoyed. Like we thought it was the other people in our group, but they didn't make a single noise, and they were on the other side of the school. And the same night that we caught that, I was looking at like footage, like half of that stuff got corrupted, so we couldn't really do much. However, there's like one little part where I'm talking, we're all talking, and my voice sounded all funky and distorted. And I was like, oh, for shits and giggles, let's reverse it. And it's two different like voices or something talking to each other over my voice.
In her tone.
Like,
that's so scary.
Like, I'll find it and I'll send you guys it because it is so neat.
Yeah, that was insane. I actually also have two. Well, one was one was the finding out the shadow figure in the basement of the Mason Lodge after I was done editing, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta go back now and fix this. Like I gotta be like, holy crap, like I gotta put this, like add this replay in it so I can like show people. The second one is when we went to the Cheney Mansion. We were in our it wasn't even at the Cheney Mansion. We were in our Airbnb.
Oh, it was at the Airbnb.
We were in our Airbnb on this Longhorn cattle farm. And we're sitting in the room, and Taylor and I are talking about like, wow, what's like the scariest thing that we've had to happen so far? Like we were having the same conversation, and she brought up the whole audio, like the reversing of audio, like conversation over her thing. And we were freaking ourselves out, and we were like, well, she's got these two. I don't know if I can see them in your background, Taylor. The twins, are they up there? They're up higher. Okay. So she's got these two little knickknacks that she got off of eBay that are allegedly have an attachment to it.
This is Lars. This is Florist.
They allegedly have an attachment to it. So we were like, all right, Taylor, she goes, I want to kind of attune myself with them to have like a better connection. So we brought them with, and we're doing a spirit box session in our Airbnb. And we were like, are you one of the twins? Absolutely no response. Is there anybody here with us? And there was like this deep voice went, yes. And we were like, oh, all right, hold on. We were like, hold on. And we're like, all right, well, who are you with right now? Like, are you with Taylor right now? No response. Are you attached to Blaine? And yeah, so we're like, Jesus, turn that shit off. We're done with this shit.
I asked what its name was, and Blaine's like, nope, shut it off right now. I don't want to know,
baby. I don't even want to know. And
he got too scared. He's like, Taylor, I don't want to sleep in this room. I don't want to sleep alone.
The room I had a rocking chair. The room I had a rocking chair in the corner, and if I would have woken up and that thing would have been rocking, I'd have been freaked the fuck out. But what happened the day after we investigated at the Cheney Mansion, we're at the Airbnb, we're getting ready to like check out. I'm sitting at the dining table, and the door to the basement moves. I watched it move. And I didn't know what even led to a basement. I thought it led to maybe like a back door outside. So I thought maybe it was the wind. And I opened the door, and it led down to the basement. I went, nope, Taylor, we're done here. Let's get our shit and get the fuck out. I ain't staying here no more. Absolutely not.
Cool. Like when you get that kind of stuff, it's like, how do you debunk that? Like,
yeah, I have absolutely no explanation. There was no like fan going. There was no breeze in the house.
That's cool. Paranormal confirmed. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was like, nope, we're done here. Nope, we're get our shit, get the fuck out, baby. Let's go home.
At every place.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I have for questions. Taylor, do you have any final thoughts?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think we went through all the questions I really had.
Awesome.
Really quick, hold on. Can we take like a really quick behind the scenes photo that we'll post when you guys upload this?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Give me 1 second. Okay. How do I get you guys more into the screen though?
All right, Grandma, just.
You know the answer? No.
Do
Okay.
you want me to just take a screen grab from this?
Oh, that's cool.
Do that. Okay. You tell me when you're done.
All right, let's
We post.
real quick. In 3, 2, 1, everybody smile. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
All right, I'll send that screen grab to you. This will be in the episode. All right, ladies, if there, for some reason, people are listening to us and they don't know who you are, they don't know where to find you, where can they find you?
Take it away.
Okay.
Oh, she goes.
Okay, you can find us on Instagram. It's at Lauren and Tais. Shit, is that all we got? Shit, that might be it.
Yeah. We have a TikTok, but I don't know about that anymore. But everything is Lauren and Tais. It's all the same.
Yeah.
Awesome. And if you're not following us for whatever reason, you should. It's at Ghosts and Us everywhere. Facebook, X for some reason, Instagram. I opened the Lemonade thing. I don't know how that works yet.
I downloaded that. I haven't opened it yet.
I don't know how that works yet. I think it's like Instagram and like Threads or whatever.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might just close it. I don't know. Anyway, you can find us at Ghosts and Us everywhere. Thank you guys so much for being on the podcast. Honestly, it was really cool to actually get to talk to you. Now that I'm a huge fan and don't skip around in your videos, actually.
Liar.
Yeah.
All right. So when we do our collab, I'm gonna have to like stream every single one of their videos in front of Tais just to prove.
Yep.
So that'll be a couple hours. But yeah, thank you guys so much again. Thank you guys so much for listening to us on your podcast catcher of choice. Thank you guys so much for watching us on YouTube. If you haven't yet, like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us, ding a notification bell if you want. Subscribe to Lauren and Tais. They are very funny. I do enjoy them. Like, I'm being very genuine when I say it. They are now one of my favorite content creators. And
Thank you.
Thank you.
we will see you in the next one.